Hey fam, we're about to head into the Aldi and see what their prices look like. Do they still have limits on eggs? I'm going to start doing, more store walkthroughs so we can see what's actually happening. I also have an update to the tariffs. Breaking news. There is a 90-day pause that President Trump has put on tariffs. That has sent the market upward by 2,000 points. Feels good, but this is 90 days. More countries are coming in. They're trying to negotiate. The only issue is the pause only affects those countries who have not done reciprocal tariffs against the U.S. So tariffs are paused for 90 days, all with the exception of China. China still has a tariff on them. It has now jumped from 104% to 125%. So we're going to wait and see what China does with this news. Oh, and looking further into that though, y'all, this is a pause on reciprocal tax. He only bumped it back down to 10% for the other countries. There is still a tariff, but on reciprocal tax, there is none for 90 days. So let's go into the store, you guys. I encourage you to please stock up. This is not fear mongering, okay? For those in the back who've been on my other channel saying that I am spreading fear, what I am doing is spreading what is actually already out in the news. I'm just letting you know what is going on so you can act accordingly. If you want to stock up, then stock up. If you don't, then don't. I don't make people do anything. I'm just providing a little bit of news that hopefully you can use, that it helps your family and your friends, so we're all a little bit better on the back end, because the prices are still rising regardless of if there is a pause or not. Okay, so let's go into Aldi, take a look around, and I'll see y'all in just a few minutes. Also, take a moment to hit that like button, share the video out, leave your comments down below, because that helps the channel grow and get out to more people. Thank you. Okay, right off bat, we have some of their brand of Ritz crackers for $2.49. It's a pretty decent sized box here. 13.7 ounces for $2.49. And then you have the actual Ritz crackers right next to it for family size. And 1 pound is $4.79. You have this small box of cheeses here for $2.19. And it is a 7-ounce box. Their brand of vanilla wafers are $2.69. They're pretty good and stocked on bread. They're Nature's Own bread, although the packaging looks old. It's $3.64. We have our fruits over here. They have strawberries over here for $2.69 for this size here, which is 16 ounces. Raspberries here are $2.95 for a 6-ounce pack. Pineapples are $2.25. This bag of lemons is $2.89. They have these oranges here for $2.99. These 2-pound bags of apples right here are $3.79. And then you have your Granny Smith over here. Here's the price for the Granny Smith for a 3-pound bag. We have eggs over here, $4.97. I don't see a limit on the eggs, so that is a plus, because they have been having limits on at least most Aldis. Their milk, 1 gallon, is $2.88. And then you have your skim milk, well, 2% milk. Over here is $3.08. They have almond milk in here. That's $2.29. Creamers for $2.75. Some of their onions, the yellow 3-pound bag for $2.79. We have potatoes over here, $3.89 for a 5-pound bag. Miracle Whip is $5.48 for 14 ounce. Next to it we have some Sweet Baby Ray's, 1 pound for $3.24. And what brand is this? It might be their brand, the Berman's brand. This is a pint for $3.29. Their brand of ketchup is $1.85 for 2 pound. The cabbage in here is 85 cents a head. Bell peppers are $2.55. Peanut butter in here, the larger one is $3.95. And this is the brand here. This is a 2 pound tub of peanut butter. And then the smaller one right here is a 1 pound for $1.99. They have Rice Krispie treats. Their brand, Millville, is $2.45. Tomatoes in here are $2.69 for these here. And then over here you have $1.79 for 2. You can get Campbell's soup in here for $1.26, or the Campbell's Chunky for $2.48. And this is tomato, that's actually the $1.46. And then you have your broths over here, chicken, and I'm assuming they have beef. Yeah, beef broth for $1.35. That definitely seems cheaper than Walmart. The 12-pack of flavored noodles, ramen, is $3.65 in Aldi. The box elbow macaroni noodles, which I do not like from here. I have tried them. I don't mind doing generic, but you know, once I don't like something, I just don't like it. Like, it looks small on the box, but when you cook these, they expand so huge, it's ridiculous. $1.89 though. They have chicken breast in a can for $2.59. How big is this can? Here. Okay, here is your size somewhere. Here we go. 12.5 ounces. You have your pinto beans in a can. They are $1.59. They do have canned goods in here for under $1, so that is a plus. You got sweet peas in here for under $1. You also have green beans down here for under $1. And over here with the fruit, you have your mandarins for $1.29. Your pears are $1.45. And I guess these are peaches, maybe? Yeah, peaches are $1.29. Over here on the toilet paper and tissue aisle. So you got $7.29 for 12 rolls of tissue. So there is a tumbling composter. If you're looking for a composter, they have one for $39. And they also, right next to it, have a wooden raised bed planter. This is what it looks like right here on the box for $39. So if you're into gardening, they have these garden ties here. They also have the clips for your garden, for your plants. $2.99 for those. They have some gloves here, and they also have a huge knife, foldable garden saw rather. Wow, okay, that's neat. $6.99. And here are your shears right here for $4.99. It's pretty heavy. I need some shears. They even have your garden lights up here, solar. You have a water hose right here for $19.99. I don't know how long it is. 50 feet. You have some stakes here for your plants for $4.99. They have a lot of different sizes and shapes of pots. They even have these huge ones right here for $9. So they have a drop cover that goes over your garden bed. Greenhouse drop cover for $19.99. They have a small greenhouse in here. I saw it was in somebody's cart, but I don't know if she got the last one because I don't see any in here. This is a bar cart over here for $24.99. This is what it looks like right here. So now we're over here with the meats, and they have some salmon that's $10.29 a pound, some that is $8.79 a pound. They have baby back ribs for $3.49 a pound. Pork chop for $3.89 a pound. $6.49 a pound for a ground beef sirloin, the 90 lean, 10 fat. And this is all of the chicken. It's not a big area that they have for the chicken, but they do have chicken leg quarters for $1.19 a pound. That's these right here. And then 89¢ a pound for these chicken drumettes by Tyson. And in all honesty, their meat does not look very good at all. If you're into buying nuggets, they do have their brand of nuggets in here, Kirkwood. This bag over here is $7.49. Over here is $6.99. Down here, a smaller bag for $5.15. So just wanted to scan this for you guys right here so you can see what Aldi has available. So if you have an Aldi in your area, you'll know ahead of time what you could possibly get. They had a lot of savings in there when it came to like Easter things. And so I just flipped the paper over. Let's remember that a lot of stores will be closed on Easter Sunday. So make sure you're getting your items beforehand.